Hey guys, what's up? This is Husnain Sarwar from AQSEC, and today we have a prestigious guest. Please, sir, have a concise introduction.
My name is Dr. Khurram Shahzad. I have a master's and PhD in computer science from KTH, Royal Institute of Technology, which is a leading university in Sweden. Currently, I am Associate Professor of Data Science and AI at University of the Punjab, and also running and one of the co-founders of Techtics.AI. We position ourselves as one of the leading AI companies in Pakistan.
Your journey as well, like how you started, and right now how you are solving the problems, and your number of team people as well in your company.
We are currently 65 plus.
Wow.
If you include ourselves, so it's 70, you can say.
Okay.
So we started with a very small group of friends,
Okay.
and then gradually grew it to this scale. And we are now positioning ourselves as an AI company. That's the primary focus.
Right.
You would have heard many people talking about AI, but there are very few who has delivered solutions. So done more than 24 projects where we have delivered solutions in AI, and we work in several verticals, which includes computer vision, agentic AI, natural language processing, and also predictive analytics. So
Wow.
these are the 4 verticals in which we focus in developing our solutions.
Are you, sir, working into MCP forms as well, MCP agents and MCP
Yes,
forms?
that's one of the ways of connecting things.
Right.
And we are working into that. And now the cybersecurity and AI, they are joining hands.
Yeah.
And that's one of the challenges that we have to face, that how to address the cybersecurity issues which were earlier alone, and now they're getting integrated with AI, and that makes it even more challenging.
Exactly, because developers are doing a lot of vibe coding as well, and the AI models are trained on the 2024 model and 2025 models. So the new vulnerabilities that are coming ahead are not dispatching on that models as well. So how do you think like cybersecurity posture in 2026?
As I said earlier, I think new challenges are coming up, new models will be developed, and it's not only about the models. You'll see people are trying to crack those models and do some cyber attacks using those models. It includes sharing your keys with or hacking the keys of the models.
Yeah, exactly.
And consuming a lot of
Like sharing the .env files with the ChatGPT, right?
Somehow, something like that. And in addition to that, I think one of the things is that AI has learned a lot of content.
Exactly, yes.
It does not contain the local culture sometimes. For example, it does have English and European content, which is mainly digital across the globe. But when it comes to the local Pakistan market, we don't have too much digital content. For example, there is very little digital content in Urdu. There's very little digital content in Punjabi. There's very little digital content in Pashto and Sindhi. So these content are also going to get developed. And now one of the things that has taken lead is the transcription tools, where it tries to translate what we are speaking. I would say rather transcribe.
Yeah.
So once we are talking in a specific language, if we are able to transcribe it into text form, then the LLMs can be generated on that.
Exactly. And also, how you think like deepfakes are major threat for the females in the women sector as well? How
Yes,
do you think?
that's another security challenge that
Yeah.
people are going to develop.
The recent feature on the Grok you saw,
Yes,
right?
and all these things. But now, as the antivirus got developed,
Exactly. So we
because
have
the
to.
viruses were developed.
Yeah.
So now I think there is a cleanly or very clean open market for cyber attacks.
Yeah.
So we need to develop a market where deep fakes and all these deep videos, audios, and text content, they need to be caught. So, for example, if you look at the plagiarism detection tools for
Yes,
the text
exactly.
part,
Yeah.
they used to detect if you have copied it from somewhere or not. But now the world has changed. Now people have started generating text and using it in the academic material. So now even the leading plagiarism detection tools, they have built this feature where they are able to detect what percentage of AI is integrated into the text. So that's one way of doing it for the text. And a similar way would be similar tools will be developed for videos and audios. So in the future, you will see many services, many tools being built for detection of fake videos, audios, and digital content.
So it's going to be a huge product market in that.
It's going to be a huge market. You need to build somebody, if you want to succeed and build $1 million company, you need to develop services that can detect those things.
Right. How you think like what should be the new ways of the training to the students, because you belong to the academia, how we can train Gen Z about the new tools and new tactics and techniques?
Okay, one of the messages for for the Gen Z is that there's no harm in using AI for generating code
Right.
as long as you can understand what it's doing.
Exactly.
But it's because the world is not about developing software alone, it's about developing and maintaining that software. So you may copy or you may wipe code the stuff which works, but as soon as the maintenance phase comes, life is going to be far more difficult. So that's
Right.
for that first part. And the second part is you need to be much more conscious than ever before, because the cyber attacks can be anywhere on your phone, on your digital devices, on even on the AI part that you are using.
Exactly,
And
yes.
the way people were being tracked for social media in the new world, once we are using AI, so it's a new type of social media where the user's profile will also be tracked in the future.